Hello again, an update on the Stanley thermal bottles that I took with me on my trips. I've been using them extensively, this one in the hotels, this one on the bike, and not really in the hotels. This for tea, this for cool drinks, for on the bike to feel refreshed. So the main thing to get cooled down on the bicycle is actually sweating. But cool drinks are nice, to make you feel refreshed. So this, you can drink with it by pushing this button here. And the water comes out. Of course, for that you need to put in this again. So this is the inside that goes in here. You can easily take it out, rotate it, put it in, rotate it, get it out again. And it works really well. Downside is this is quite complex construction with a lot of stuff here. So you need to use a brush sometimes to get everything out. To clean it well, especially with some kind of fruit juice. This is really easy to clean. This is also easy to clean, but you need a brush. You can take everything apart. This is the Quad 1 liter bottle, and the downside compared to the Classic is that it has a smaller opening here, 38 millimeters versus 44 for the Stanley Classic. And sometimes I put a tea bag in here and I pour water and it comes spurting out because the tea bag closes off the opening. It's slightly less convenient. I don't know if it's worse also for ice cubes, for example, but I have a different idea about using a big thermal bottle for ice cubes. I'll come to that in a bit. The cup is one-piece stainless steel, which is nice. In the Classic it is partly plastic, partly stainless steel. Downside, it does look to be insulated, however it's one-piece stainless steel, so it's hot, and then here the outside also becomes hot. And even though stainless steel is a bad thermal conductor. So sometimes it feels a bit too hot and I'll have to leave it. Whereas with the Classic, I can take the cup, drink it and think, well, is it drinkable or not? But I don't feel it in my hands so much. And it is not so that is a helpful guide to give you an indication, oh, the drink is too hot. No, because I usually can drink it already, but I don't like that temperature on my hands. So there's difference in that, and I prefer the Classic, Stanley Classic, for two reasons: the cup and the bigger opening. Now for long bike trips, you need to drink a lot to sweat. Sweating cools you down most of all. Cool drinks are nice to feel a bit more refreshed. And for that, I think an option would be to take a 2-liter bottle. So I'm going to buy a 2-liter thermos bottle from Stanley. I think they have them in 1.9 and 2.3, something like that. Put water in it, put ice cubes in it, and then when this one is empty, put new water in it. So this one works well on the bike with the point retro cage that I showed in a previous video. You can just slide it in, out, it stays in. I haven't had any problems on all the bad roads and the bumpy roads that I've ridden. So yeah, this is from, by the way, this protective neoprene or something is from another thermal bottle. It was came with the active flask. I showed it in another video and I mentioned it on my website, where you can look at all the measurements I did of the thermal bottles. So I would like this one actually in a bit bigger size. This is 0.47 liter, maybe 0.7. I think Stanley has it, but not always on the European websites they have it. So I'll see what I do. So for future bike trips, I'm thinking of taking a really big bottle, not this one. For in a hotel, I think that you don't need 2 liters or something. And 1 liter, perhaps you even don't need 1 liter. I think 0.7 or so is perhaps better. A little bit smaller. because I've been thinking, yeah, I'm taking too much stuff on all my trips. Why? I need to look at whether it's really needed. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.